Welcome to Lesson 6, Shame and the Internal Courtroom. Today we're looking at one of the most powerful and hidden forces that shapes what you feel allowed to receive in your life. Hi, I'm Peter. In our last lesson we explored how the nervous system prioritizes survival. Today we look at shame, the hidden script that tells us we are fundamentally flawed and therefore unworthy of the future we're trying to build. We'll distinguish between guilt and shame, understand how the inner courtroom is built, and learn how empathy and small acts of receiving can restore your sense of worth and choice. The first thing we must understand is that shame attacks identity, not behavior. Guilt says, I did something wrong. Shame says, I am wrong. It turns a mistake into a judgment about your basic worth. Shame creates an internal courtroom that decides how much love, joy, or success you are allowed to have. This courtroom is built from the voices of the past, parents, teachers, and cultural messages. Because shame operates beneath our conscious intentions, we can find ourselves affirming abundance while a quiet voice inside whispers, "That's for other people, not for you." It sets the limits on what you can receive. Shame can even make self-denial look like a virtue. Taking up less space or refusing help can feel humble, but it's often driven by a fear of exposure, the fear that if people really saw you, they would reject you. Think of shame as invisible code running beneath your goals. Your visible intention says, receive love, but the hidden script says, do not let good things stay. Daily behavior often outweighs occasional affirmations. Self-sabotage is often just shame trying to protect you. Success feels threatening because it contradicts your hidden belief that you're defective. You might disrupt a good situation just to control the disappointment you expect. Even spirituality can be a disguise for shame. The belief that a developed person should always be positive turns your human feelings into evidence of failure. Simple manifestation teachings can sometimes intensify this shame. The path out begins by naming it. When you say, "That is shame speaking," you transform a hidden script into an old pattern you can examine. You move from being the shame to observing it. Shame weakens when met with empathy. Speaking your truth to someone who responds with understanding challenges the belief that the old verdicts were final. Healing starts when shame thoughts are seen as echoes, not essence. You can practice worthiness through small acts of receiving. Accept a compliment without deflecting. Allow someone to help you. Rest without earning it. Each act teaches your nervous system that goodness is safe. As you honor your needs, your availability changes. Shame-feeding situations become intolerable, and you create room for experiences that reflect your dignity. Affirmations start to feel like truths, not lies. The deeper goal is reclaiming your right to exist fully. Working with shame is about allowing life to reflect the truth that your wounds and your worth can coexist. You don't have to be perfect to be worthy. You are the co-creator of your life, but you are not on trial. Stand in your truth, practice receiving, and let the field reflect the person you truly are. You are ready to come home. To recap, guilt is about behavior, but shame attacks identity. Worth is a practice, and by naming shame and meeting it with empathy, you restore your personal power. In our next lesson, we'll bring everything together as we look at living from the integrated self. I'll see you then.